What is an Unga Bunga character? Unga Bunga is a reference commonly made in fighting games about a character who does not require skill to play. Their brute strength alone makes them capable of beating objectively more skilled players without much effort. And Pickle is the definition of Unga Bunga. Pickle is a savage. Pickle is built different. How different? Different enough to make some of Baki's strongest characters break down in tears. But let's back up. Pickle was found in Colorado frozen in ice along with a T-Rex. When scientists first found him, they hypothesized that he was being hunted down by the dinosaur. Now, it's hard to believe that these guys are smart when anyone with eyes can tell that if you're built like Pickle, you don't get hunted down by dinosaurs. You hunt dinosaurs. And this is soon confirmed after they examined the contents of his stomach. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Pickle invented dino nuggies. So, how strong do you have to be to just hunt down dinosaurs like you're shopping at Food Line? Well, it helps if you're fucking bulletproof and have bones as thick as monster cans. Bulletproof might mean strong to us, but it doesn't mean shit to Pickle. He'll break through bulletproof glass like it's a wet paper bag. This fucker almost suplexed an 18-wheeler, and the only reason he didn't is because the truck tapped out. One of the few anime characters to get hit by Truck-kun and win. Let me repeat that. He took out Truck-kun. He beat the truck! With Pickle basically being the original world's strongest creature now trapped in our soft-ass world, you could imagine that he's bored out of his mind. To put it quite simply, he's depressed. He doesn't have anything around worthy of beating the shit out of. Well, lucky for Pickle, 8 of the world's worthiest punching bags just couldn't help but introduce themselves to him. They've all come to serve themselves up on a silver platter like a stack of Big Macs. And they want some extra pickles. Now, if it hasn't been made clear by now, Pickle is the definition of fuck around and find out. And the first person who wants to fuck around is Kaioh Retsu. Pickle only eats what he kills. Like a real man. He's been snapping Siberian tiger necks for a light snack, but now Retsu is offering himself up as a gourmet meal. Retsu is a powerful martial artist. He's a legendary master of Kempo. He can carve stone with his bare hands. He can pick apart the strengths and weaknesses of any style. He knows hundreds of techniques and can use them to devastating effect. And none of that shit is gonna save his ass because Unga Bunga. Pickle doesn't need fancy hands. Pickle can just press buttons. And he'll still fold you like a steel chair preparing for battle. And with the battle assumedly over, Pickle takes a bite.
Bitch, I eat people!
Oh, y'all thought he was playing. Y'all thought he wasn't really about that life. No. Pickle eats motherfuckers. He beat you, now he gon' eat you. And unfortunately for Retsu, because he fucked around, he's about to find out. And so how does Retsu react? He starts bawling his eyes out like a little bitch. Oh no, nigga, don't cry now. You wanted this. You came into his ring, into his home, and said, try to eat me. Well, he gon' eat you, bitch. I'll give Retsu some credit. He at least came back to his senses before the inevitable happened. Pickle uses tackle. It's super effective because Retsu is a bitch type, and he faints. And with all that hard work done, Pickle walks up to claim his prize, a nice, tasty leg of man.
Oh, God, it's so good. So good.
The next person to learn the true meaning of built different is Katsumi Orrochi. He got his feelings hurt by Yujiro the first time he met Pickle, and with Retsu getting bodied by Pickle, he's got something to prove now. Retsu and Kaku give him tips to help him develop a punch that moves at Mach speed. And it's pretty effective in the match. He actually manages to do some damage to Pickle and put him down. Unfortunately for him, his weak-ass modern karate body can't withstand the intense force of Sonic speed. And as a result, his arms and feet fucking explode. Bro, I love this stupid anime so much. I swear it does not give a single fuck. And so, with Pickle down, Katsumi is just walking around the arena and soaking up all the cheers from the crowd, and also proving that adrenaline is one hell of a drug because, ouch! But then he stops because now he's shook. He has come to realize that Pickle is not unconscious. Pickle is sleeping. This nigga has deadass just gone to sleep in the middle of the arena because he's realized that with all the injuries Katsumi has sustained trying to injure Pickle, he's not going to survive very long. Just sleep. And when you wake up, you'll have a nice tasty meal. Pickle just don't give a fuck, man. I love him. But even Pickle can recognize someone who put up a valiant effort, and after ripping off his arm, he hits him with a, I'll pray for you. After seeing Pickle go 2-0, Jack can't help but want to start problems with the ultimate problem solver. These two don't waste any time, and immediately engage in the most violent makeout session I've ever seen. This show has a lot of homoerotic moments in it, but this one probably takes the cake. Pickle wins their competition of sucking face and chews on Jack's lower jaw like fresh jerky, while Jack is left looking like he's hungry for brains. Jack is nothing if not tenacious, and while Pickle approaches him, Jack catches him full force with an uppercut to the jaw, and sends Pickle airborne. But Pickle's body is built in a way that Jack could only ever dream of, so Pickle just gets right back up and prepares to hit Jack with his super. Jack, not wanting to be embarrassed twice in a row, deflects Pickle's tackle all the way into the stands. Look at all of his muscles twitching. He thinks he did something. Pickle starts to get back up, but he's extremely confused as to how he got sent flying into the stands because his simple Unga brain doesn't understand how a deflection works. This gives Jack enough time to attempt to attack Pickle with his best shots to prove himself, but then he fucks up by biting off Pickle's ear.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
You got too cocky, Jack. Now he's got to embarrass your sorry ass one more time. Jack starts trying to land blows on Pickle, but every time he attacks, the move goes right through him. What Jack didn't know was that Pickle knows how to use the afterimage technique. Jack is so desperate to beat Pickle at this point, he starts begging God for victory. And God said nah. Jack tries to knock Pickle out, but Pickle's super armor says get that shit out of my face. And then he proceeds to air juggle this man all the way to the barrier of the arena. Damn, he had to take this ass whooping in slow motion too. But Pickle's instincts tell him not to go anywhere near Jack's unconscious body. Good thing too, because Jack had one more trick up his sleeve. I swear this show gets more gruesome every season. So Jack wakes up, comes to his senses, and immediately hunts down Pickle for a rematch. Pickle is terrified. He's not used to opponents wanting a rematch since they're usually in his stomach by now. But after getting chased long enough, he decided to stop ducking the fight and hands Jack another easy L. GG, easy, no rematch, please, for the love of God. So Jack wakes up in the hospital, again, and gets up to hunt down Pickle, again. But this time Baki is there to stop him. Baki has to inform him that he doesn't get a rematch because he got dealt with like a bitch last time. You see, after Pickle hit him with that touch of death, he carried his body all the way up to the top of the highest building he could find, and tied him up there to snack on later. Jack got King Kong'd by Pickle.
Just like a bitch!
And upon hearing this, we get to see another once mighty warrior broken down in tears. You fucked around, you found out, next victim. Now all these fights have been fun and all, but this is the Baki Hanma show, so we knew that this was coming. That Hanma blood has been running hot, thinking about fighting someone as strong as Pickle. Baki tries to be patient, but eventually gets tired of waiting for Pickle to attack him. So he walks up and gives Pickle a gentle, non-verbal message. You's a little bitch.
What did you say, nigga?
But unlike the opponents Pickle has fought before, Baki is also built different. He too possesses the Unga Bunga, that true Unga Bunga. Baki starts beating the shit out of Pickle with a nice combo and puts him in the old baby boy sleeper hold. So how does Pickle respond? He runs to the top of the stands with Baki on his back and then body slams them both back down into the arena. You know, normal response. For anybody else this would be an easy double deletion, but Pickle is Pickle, so this does absolutely nothing. Baki is also left standing because that Hanma blood runs strong in him. But dude is pulling a Rock Lee right now, basically dead on his feet. He comes to after the pain and organ damage starts to kick in, and Pickle, realizing how broken Baki is after that, takes pity on him and basically apologizes for hurting him. "Aw, I'm sorry your puny baby body couldn't handle that small drop we just did." And because Baki's got that dog in him, he doesn't take that lying down. But his body is also so messed up that he struggles to even cuss him out. Pickle then proceeds to do one of the most disrespectful things I've seen in a long time. He starts booping this motherfucker. Like he's playing with a small dog. Oh my god.
Shit, nigga, I'm dead, nigga!
I'm sorry I broke your weak ass in one move. Here, let me hit you real nice and soft so you don't crumble, you glass-made bitch. And so how does Baki respond to all this? Oh, he climbs back up to the top of the stands and does a solo death drop from 30 meters up, head first into the center of the ring. God damn! Not gonna lie, when I first watched this, I thought Baki was uninstalling the game, if you know what I mean. But nah, he hops right back up, ready to throw hands. And then he catches Pickle with a 3-piece combo that shows Captain Caveman what brain trauma feels like for the first time in his life. That man's trying to balance on water now. Ooh, I know what that feels like. You ain't got no legs, Lieutenant Dan! Once Pickle can finally stand, Baki doesn't let up. He uses the whip strike technique and starts whipping the crap out of Pickle. And Pickle's never had his ass whipped before, lucky bastard, so obviously he's in complete agony. Pickle's had absolutely enough of this bullshit and gets ready to use his super. And in response, Baki starts showing off his animal kung fu skills, which turns into him showing off his dino kung fu skills. And this all starts freaking Pickle the fuck out. He's like, "Stop transforming, Magic Man, you're scaring me!" Baki's dino kung fu proves effective, but Pickle is Pickle, so he does what he does best. Tackle. But this time, he's spending all the meter. Big boy tackle. And Baki just deflects it. That's like the second time this has happened. I'm starting to think that his super has a glaring weakness, which only makes him more of an Unga Bunga character, Achilles' heel and all. Baki starts marking his territory all around the arena because deep down inside, he really is just a pit bull. Pickle reestablishes his dominance by bashing Baki to the ground and leaving him face planted like a dumbass tree and gives him a truly old school barefoot curb stomping. Baki crawls back to his feet and tries to block Pickle's next blow, but suffers chip damage because anything that Pickle hits is going to hurt. The little ogre gets sent flying long enough to monologue and land on his feet, and this is when Pickle starts to get put on the back foot. Baki starts dodging every blow that Pickle throws, and this is starting to feel real familiar. Baki has achieved Ultra Instinct, and just like the man that did it first, he finishes off his masterful display with a bang. And then Retsu has to explain to Tokugawa why a blow to the nuts hurt so bad, because apparently being around all that brain damage on a regular basis made his IQ drop. Pickle says fuck this shit and decides to hit his final form, and for some reason it makes scars appear on his body. Were the muscles hiding the scars before? Anyway, it takes the audience like 5 minutes to figure out what caused those scars because between them they have the intelligence of a scared koala. Pickle throws 2 powerful blows meant to send Baki flying, but he takes both attacks head on, but uses martial arts to defuse them, leaving Pickle confused as to why button mashing no longer works. Baki then takes the time to explain the importance of skill, technique, and the martial arts, things gained through evolution and being big brains. And you can't argue with such powerful facts and logic. Unga Bunga can only take you so far. You still have to get good. And unfortunately for Pickle, this is as far as pure Unga Bunga will take him. He's getting absolutely pummeled now. He starts trying to use tricks from fighting Jack to escape, but Baki's like,
"No. There is no escape."
Finally, after ending up in a one-on-one haymaker match, Pickle realizes his Unga may not bunga enough to beat Baki's pure gorilla strength alone, and he uses martial arts, skill, technique, the very things he'd become the antithesis of, to slam Baki out cold. Now to some people, it may seem like Pickle lost because he gave in and used martial arts. But on my scorecard it reads 4-0 baby. Anybody want some freshly pickled Baki? Didn't stand a chance, playboy. How'd that sand taste, son? Bet it tastes like you got knocked the fuck out. Unga Bunga characters for the win. Like, comment, subscribe, and check out this other video I made on Vinland Saga. I'll see you guys later.